Hello guys, it's Mickey. Welcome to my channel. And if you're just new to my channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time there's an upload coming from me. Well, today I'm going to teach you guys how to make a body wash, making use of your bar soap to make a body wash. You know, I know some people will be like, oh, that's still news, it's old, we all know about it. Well, honey, yes, it's old, it's an old news, it's still, but there's a question out there. You know, people get to say, what if I add 6 cups of water into my bar soap, like maybe 2 bar soap? What do you think will happen to the bar soap? Would it still be potent? Would it still work? And would it still do what it's meant to do on the body? Well, honey, if you're adding water into a bar soap you've grated, you've reduced the potency of that soap. I'm just going to tell you that. What people tend to do is they tend to add additives. Most people get to add bleaching powders. They tend to add other additives like true beta sol. They add what's the name of this dope shampoo, but a high dose of dope shampoo, like 3 dope shampoo, another 3 beta sol lotion. You add it into it. You add some other ingredients, additives into it in order to make that shower gel potent. Because if you're grating a bar soap into a shower gel and you probably want it to lighten your skin or probably help you remove some maybe you're having dots on your body and all that, you really need to add some additives into it as well. Because if you're adding water into it, you've reduced the potency of it. Imagine adding 6 cups of water into a grated bar soap. But I'm just going to teach you guys all about adding, or the main ingredient you need to use for to make a body wash, just a normal body wash. Because you guys have actually castigated me by saying I bleach, I use too much bleachy. So if I should talk about some ingredients, you guys are also still going to castigate me by saying, oh, these ingredients are so harmful to the body, don't do that, don't do this. That was why I made mention that most people add additives like bleaching powder, you know, and we have 2 types of bleaching powder. Do I mention the white, the blue bleaching powder, the gold bleaching powder? But there's the one they use for the hair, you know, and most people still use it for the skin as well. And there's a skin bleaching powder. And there's something you should know: the hair bleaching powder is more potent than that of the skin. But there's a problem. The bleaching powder used for the hair tends to smell. You know, when you use it on your body, you tend to have this kind of smell that's not so pleasant. So I'm not saying you shouldn't use it. I tend to sell it to customers also, but I'm just telling you guys how it goes. So if you tend to get a bar soap that even when you add water into it, it's still potent, but not all that potent, but potent, is K Brothers. When you get the original K Brothers, the small one that looks so smallish, like you know, you say big things come in small packages. Well, that thing is small, that soap is small, but it's so beautiful. So you get K Brothers soap, you get it, you grate it, you get 2 or 3, you grate it, or 4 or 5 if you want to. The reason why you're getting more of that K Brothers and you're adding 6 cups of water is that soap alone tends to peel the skin. You notice your old layers are peeling out and you're becoming lighter. That soap tends to lighten the skin. It does. I'm not talking of the big K Brothers. There are different types of K Brothers. There's the bigger one. There's another K Brothers that is big. No, those ones, the chemicals they use there is so harsh on the skin. You know, use the small one. The reason why I'm saying this, there are people with different skin type. They're sensitive and all that. My skin doesn't take the big K Brothers. So I'm telling you what happened. If I use the K Brothers, I tend to have breakouts. So I use the small K Brothers, very small. The original K Brothers, USA. You know, the main one they brought out before the old one, before the other ones started coming in. So you grate that. After grating that, you get your hot water. You'd have probably actually boiled your water, you know, because since you're grating it, you're adding your water into it, then you're mixing it. You know, you should notice after grating it and you're having like this little shaft out, putting into the water won't take too long. But most times what I tend to do to my grated soap is, each time I grate my soap and I add water into it, I mix it, and then I double boil it again. The reason why I'm double boiling it is I'm taking off the foam. You know, you're going to have a foam. Immediately you add water and you're stirring it, it's going to be foaming. So when you're double boiling it again, you're taking off the foam. There's no foam there. You're going to have just your soap, and that is really potent because now it's bringing all the ingredients together. and then you take it out of your double boiler method. If we tend to want to use double boiler method, you need 6 cups of water, mind you. And most times most people get to let it sit overnight, but we don't need it to sit overnight, because all we just have to do is we grate our soap. You can use K Brothers, you can use goat milk soap, you can use any good soap you think. You can use Aha Mimi soap, you can use that. That soap is also very, very good. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, it's not as good as K Brothers. Forget it. K Brothers is so good. And you just have to grate it, add 6 cups of water. You know that soap is really, really small, you know, so you have to get like maybe 3-4 together. You grate it, then you add water into it, 6 cups of water, then you stir. Now you're gonna have like foam, because it has this it tends to lather out quickly, so you have foam. You tend to have lots of foam on top of it. What you just have to do is you double boil it. You put your water in a pot, then you put the bowl in the pot. By double boiling it, you notice all the foam on top of it has sinked in. You know, it becomes plain, and it's probably like that's gathered all the ingredients together. So what you just have to do, you bring it out, you allow it to sit for a while, and you put it in your container. And at that point, most times I tend to even mix that with other shower gels. That's what I do. You know, you get a soap, but not that particular K Brothers. There are other soap, there are 2 different soap I mix together, Mekako and Crusader soap. I mix it together, and so sometimes I tend to use Jerubum instead of Mekako. So I use Jerubum and Crusader. So it depends on what you want to use, or what you're actually, the kind of skin irritation you're having. You know, if you're having body spots, there's a certain soap you should do that with. Then I add my additives. My additives being you know, Betasol and Dope shampoo. If you want that, you should know where to get information. And the informations are not free, you know. Freebies. You all want freebies. It's not always fun when you give freebies. So I'm giving you the organic method. But if you actually want to lighten up, you know, you actually want to fade off dark spots and all that, there are also additives you need to add into that. The reason why I'm not saying it is not the issue of freebies. I would have said it, but you know, I've been castigated on the channel that I'm mixing some things, and actually it's dangerous to the skin. I remember doing my soap, my cream, you know, I showed you guys my Pierre Francois, and people condemned me for that. Now, oh my god, look at the ingredient, look at the number of ingredient, and that, funny enough, that recipe took off all my body spots. I had white dots, I had spot, I had a crazy skin. You could not even, you can't look at me twice and say, wow, this girl had a good skin. Then you're like, ugh, what is this? I had so many spots on my back. So I do not want to make that same mistake and allow YouTube to probably just ban me, you know, from giving bleaching products. So that's the problem. And you want it, you know where to get it, and you're gonna pay token for it. So hope you guys enjoyed my channel. If you did, please subscribe, like, and share my videos, you know. And you should know, for that mixture I said, you don't need one dope shampoo. You need more than one dope shampoo. So in case you want to go around and test it yourself, don't do it, because you're probably going to damage your skin. You need more than one dope shampoo. You need more than one Betasol lotion. You need so many other ingredients to help you lighten your skin. If you really do want to make, you want to grate your soap and you want to double boil it again, that's a different method. But for a melt and pour, sorry, I thought I was even going to leave. For a melt and pour, it's totally different. You don't need to add water and all that. You're just grating it, then you're melting it again. Most times I don't even add preservative into that, because I'm just grating and I'm melting it again. So see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. And I love you guys like kilo day. Bye guys.